It's now 2022, and I just realized it has been 10 years since I first ever moved here to Korea. And over the years, I've been asked, why did you come to Korea? Quite a lot of times. And let's just say, it has been a long journey. Yo, what's up? It's Found. How have you been? In another video, I talked about what it means to be a Korean American adoptee and touched upon who I am. And the truth is, for as long as I can remember, I'd always wanted to visit Korea to complete the puzzle that is my identity. I felt like to figure out who I was, I had to go to Korea and learn about where my family and I would have lived had I not been adopted. And yeah, while I could have learned quite a lot while back in Seattle, we all know you really have to go to a place to truly learn about it. Early on, my parents realized and understood that I had an immense curiosity about who I was and where I came from. So they enrolled me in some Korean adoptee culture camps to test the waters. And this would be my first contact with any piece of Korean culture. With this, my parents' suspicions were confirmed, and later on, they suggested we take a trip to Korea with other Korean adoptees and their families. And so finally, I was about to go to Korea for the very first time. Well, besides having been born there. Anyways, I'll be honest. I was so scared. Almost to the point where I didn't even want to go. Because for me, a kid who was quite quiet and introverted when meeting new people, this was all a bit much. And suddenly, this was all very real. We were about to go to Korea, and I had no idea what to expect. And in truth, it was actually my parents who gently encouraged and pushed me to go, because they knew that deep down, this was incredibly important to me, and this trip would be life-changing. Luckily, we went through with the trip, and the whole thing just became a big vacation where I was just enjoying being a kid. All of the families took a big bus together from the airport, and I was sitting next to an older kid. And all I wanted to talk about was this computer game that he was better at than me. I was so excited that someone older, more cool, and more confident shared one of my interests. But his gaze was locked on outside the window. And halfway there, he turned to me and said, "Can we talk later? I want to soak in everything I can while I'm here." Clearly, some of the other adoptees were there, fulfilling their own stories as well. And the thing is, the trip itself was amazing. The people that organized it had been doing the program for years, and it was perfect. It's just that I don't think I was really ready yet. I was closed off to trying a lot of the foreign food. I saw some of the temples as repetitive. I felt like I didn't really belong, and I just wanted to play with my new friends. But nonetheless, the trip went great, and I remember going to a whole bunch of different places. Some was touristy, but a lot of it was actually very natural and gave us a sneak peek into what life is like here in Korea. Still, us kids were just enjoying playing games and hanging out together. But you could definitely tell that when the opportunities arose, all of the adoptees were super captivated with their home country and wanted to take it all in. And it was actually very comforting knowing that I wasn't alone in my thoughts and feelings. And in the end, what this trip did is open the floodgates. Because now, with all the fun memories I'd made in this amazing country, I just wanted to go back even more. And go back is exactly what I did. Thank you so much for watching the first video of my story. Stay safe, everyone, and I'll find you in the next one. Peace!